Hi, in this Python Basics video, we'll be talking about ranges. A range is a sequence of integer numbers. The range function is used to generate a range. We can cast the result to a list using the method list. The range function takes 1, 2, or 3 parameters. The syntax is range, start value, past value, step. The sequence of the generated numbers begins with start value and ends just before past value, so past value is not included. The range function requires at least one parameter. It's the past value. If it's the only parameter, start value is assumed to be equal to 0. Let's have a look. List range 6 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see, here we have just one argument, 6, which is the past value. So the last value, which actually is not included. So last value included is 5. Now the first value, the start value, is assumed to be 0 because we didn't pass this argument to the range function. Fine. If we use two parameters, these are the start value and the past value. The step is assumed to be equal to 1. Let's have a look. List range. Now 4 as the start value and 17 as the past value. So 4 will be the first element in the list and 17 will not be included. So 16 will be the last number. 4, 5, 6, and so on up to 16. We can also use negative integers. Have a look. List range -12 -7. So now -12 is the start value. This will be the first element in the list, and -7 is the past value. So the last element in the resulting list will be -8. -7 is not included. And here you have it, -12, -11, and so on up to -8. If we use all three parameters, the last one determines the step. So if the step is equal to 3, every third number will be picked. Let's check it out. List range -10, +10, and the step is 3. So -10, -7, -4, and so on. As you can see, every third element is picked. Fine. We can use a negative step to move in reverse direction. Have a look. List range from 20 down to 0, actually down to 1 because 0 is not included, and the step is -1. So what we get is a list of the following numbers: 20, 19, 18, and so on down to 1. Fine. And another example with the step set to -2. So we can use the up arrow to change just that, -2, and here's the result: 20, 18, 16, 14, and so on down to 2. Fine. We can slice ranges. Slicing means extracting subranges or sublists. Here's an example. Let's generate a sequence of integers from 1 to 10. Okay, we need 11 as the past index because it's not included. What we now have is a sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each element of the sequence has an index. The first element has the index 0. The second element has the index 1, and so on. And now we can slice the range using the indices. The syntax is square brackets for slicing, start index, past index. A is our range. So we get a subrange between the element at start index and the element at index 1 less than the past index. Suppose we need a subrange of all the elements between index 2 and index 4. So we have to use 5 for the past index, because it's not included. Have a look. B equals A. Now we slice A, start index 2, past index 5. So the past index is not included. Fine. Now we have the subrange B. Its first element was at index 2 in the original range, so it's 3. The last element taken was at index 4, so it's 5. So let's pass it to the list function and print all the elements of the subrange out. 3, 4, and 5. Yes. Okay, that's it for this video. If you like it, a thumbs up would be great. Also, make sure to subscribe for future videos. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're welcome to do so. Thanks for watching.